Hi, and welcome to today's episode of Queen's Humble Kitchen, where I consider myself a queen, and every one of you ladies should as well. Today is going to be a very quick dish. We're going to have scallops, and we're just going to mix them in with a leftover. This here is the leftover gravy from last night. I'm just simmering it and warming it up. The gravy had mushrooms and green beans and onions and potatoes, and it was totally delicious. And so we're going to use this again. I just can't throw this gravy out or let it go to waste. I have to use it. And so what I'm going to do with this gravy, it's on warm, is I'm going to saute up some scallops, okay? And then we're going to put it together and see how that tastes. And so since we already have the flavoring in the gravy, here are baby scallops, okay? And this is just some real butter and my dried chives, as I usually use. So we're going to put a couple tablespoons of this butter in this pan. Come on. Okay. If we need more, we have one more tablespoon left. Gonna let that melt for the most part. And then we're going to go ahead and add our baby scallops in. Yeah, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle in some of these chives. And that's going to be all the ingredients that we use for the scallops. Because we already have salted flavor inside of our gravy here. And so that should give a nice combination of flavors with the gravy and the buttered scallops. And so we'll get back to you in about I'll get right back to you with the help of technology in a minute. And ta-da! It's magic and I'm back. Well, it's technology. And so, these scallops, they did shrink down, as you see, even smaller than what they were. And they excreted a lot of water. And so, what I did was, I used a colander, a strainer, and I dumped them in there, and I got that excess water off. And then I put them back in the skillet, and I used that last tablespoon of butter in here to saute them, cook them up, so that they're not, you know, watery, like they were boiled or anything. I want them sauteed in the skillet. And by the way, these were frozen scallops that I picked up from the grocery store. They were not fresh, but they're doing the job. They're getting done what we need to be done. And so now they have cooked and soaked up this rich buttery sauce that I created with just the butter and the chives. And it's time to serve this all up. So I'm going to leave that there. Get rid of this. And I already have a bowl here waiting. And remember, it's okay for that moisture to go in there. And remember, our gravy has been warming up, so it's nice and hot. And I'm going to mix this around. And it still smells wonderful and delicious. And so I'm going to get a scoop of this. And it's really full. You know, this is almost like a stew, because I put so much in this gravy. And I actually, you know, created it while the steaks were simmering in here that I used it for last night. Last night I made the New York strip steak. And so this was the gravy that was created right along with it while it cooked. I'm going to put this here. Take this spoon. And I'm going to get some of these scallops. And the reason why this is still cooking is because, of course, I haven't taken it off the fire. And this is a electric stove. But I'm just going to pour those right there on top. Doesn't that look wonderful? And just like that, I told you guys this was going to be a very quick dish. And I'm going to let him take a peek at this. And the smoke that you see, oh my goodness, the flavor, I'm sorry, the aroma is giving off. Absolutely divine. So, let me put this here for a second. Because I just have to taste this. I just can't let this go undone. I'm going to get a little of the sauce. And this is very hot. And you guys know I don't want to burn my tongue on the camera. So. Delicious again. The scallops are very tender and buttery. And that gravy just goes ahead and gives it the best kick in the world. Have a great day.